What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Coach Rob 619 back with another top 10. This will be my third installment of top 10 fragrances for 2017. Obviously I'll be covering niche fragrances, so let's get right into it. So to start this video off, we're gonna jump into number 10, and that's Aqua Universalis by MAISON Fragrance KURKDJIAN. This is a great, clean, elegant scent. What I get from this is more of a lemon, even though it has aqua in the name. I don't get an aquatic fragrance. I get it's a real clean, refined, nice lemon scent, somewhat floral, definitely a unisex fragrance. I can see obviously both men and women wearing this, but this splits right down the middle. This is not real masculine, and obviously it's not real feminine, but this is one that I love wearing and on extreme heat summer days, and definitely this is what I'll be wearing this summer 2017, coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9, this is kind of a love and hate fragrance for me. I did a review on it back in the day. I think it was a bottle worthy video, but I did it years ago when I had a sample, and I really didn't care for the sample, so I kind of stayed away from it for a while, and then I figured out how I need to wear this fragrance, and that's Bond number 9's Wall Street. Now this is like I said, it's a hit or miss, love or hate scent, but I figured out how to wear it, and this is a nice aquatic scent. And what I mean by that is that it to me, it has a nice tangerine. This is a tangerine. I don't know if it's in the nose, but this is just to my nose. To me, I get a tangerine note, an unsweetened tangerine. So kind of like a sour, zesty tangerine mixed with an aquatic note, kind of saltiness, but it's extremely aquatic. Now, I find myself wearing this at night, summer nights. That's the perfect time that I found for me to wear this fragrance. I found that like sometimes sweet fragrances, they get extremely cloying. This gets extremely like wet dog smelling. Like, so this to me, if I wear this on a hot summer day on my skin, this turns into like a strong seaweed, ocean, kind of like a wet dog vibe. This reminds me if a dog went into the water, came back out and jumped all on you. That's what this smells like on my skin in extreme heat. But like I said, what I found is if I wear this at night, summer nights in a cool environment, going out to dinner or hanging in a lounge, dressed up, this works wonders. I get a ton of compliments. And like I said, in that environment, I get that sour tangerine, aquatic, slight floral. Just a great fragrance at night for me. But look into this one, Wall Street by number 9. Coming in at number 8, this is the most unique fragrance in my opinion on this list, and that's ODIN's 06. A lot of people don't talk about this house on YouTube for whatever reasons, and I think I mentioned this. I don't know if I shot a review on this back in the day or mentioned it in one of my top 10s, top 5 videos. But back then I didn't really know what I was smelling until recently. I got and what I was smelling is blood orange. Recently I got these actual essential oil blood orange. And when I smelled that, I'm like, that's what this is. To me, this is blood orange. Some of you guys probably ate a blood orange before. I don't know. I've never had one. Never ate a blood orange. But since I had the essential oil, that's exactly what I pick up a lot in this fragrance now. But it also has a green aspect to it. What I get outside of that blood, that sweet blood orange opening, I get like a green, freshly cut, like grass. It has like a grassy vibe to it. Real green, springtime type of vibe with that blood orange, and it kind of settles into like a cedarwood smell. So you get the blood orange, you get the green kind of fresh cut grass vibe, and that dries down to a cedarwood type of vibe. Definitely unique, definitely different. So if you're looking to add something to your collection that's different, you're going to smell unique. Nobody around you is going to smell like this. Look into ODIN 06, great fragrance. Now coming in at number 7, something you've heard about 1,000 times. That's EROLFA. Plenty of reviewers have talked about this one already, so we pretty much know what this is. Fresh, clean, aquatic. This is a day on a yacht. We had a yacht. You're on the beach, on the seas, at a yacht party. White linen, smelling good, smelling rich. EROLFA. You can't go wrong with this. If you haven't got your nose on this one, you need to. Perfect fragrance for the summer. Coming in at number 6, one of my favorite in my collection, by the XERJOFF line, and this is XERJOFF UDEN, a great boozy citrus kind of vanilla blend. Most people probably wouldn't wear this one in the summer or in warm weather, but I just like it. Being that my climate is pretty warm all year round, I do find myself wearing this in what I would consider our winter months, which will probably be your springtime months. So not extremely hot, 75, 80 degrees, but to me, this just works well on my skin. I kind of like boozy fragrances for the summer for some reason. So that booziness that this gives off with that citrus and that sweetness of the vanilla in the background, this works good to me on my skin. XERJOFF UDEN, great summer fragrance in my opinion. Coming in at number 5, we got Bond Number 9 Scent of Peace. This is juniper berry, musk, aquatic background, great fragrance. A lot of people compare it to a vintage, but to me it's totally different. Where vintage is with the pineapple. Oh, this also has pineapple too. That's why people make that comparison. But to me, pineapple is subdued. It's in the background. It's really a juniper berry musk scent with pineapple in the background. With an aquatic vibe. Great compliment getter. Great performance. One of the best performing fragrances in my collection. Projection, longevity, everything you want out of a fragrance, especially in the summer. This is it. You'll get all day performance with this. Great one. Look into this if you haven't. Scent of Peace, Bond Number 9, coming in at number 5. Coming in at number 4, Bond Number 9's Bleecker Street, one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Once again, a fragrance that we're all familiar with. You get the blueberries, kind of gourmandish, vanilla, oak moss. And oak moss is one of my favorite scents in perfumery. When I first smelled this, I didn't know that note of oak moss is what I really like about this. But that oak moss blended with that blueberry really makes this a great fragrance. And right now, obviously, it's kind of hard to find and the prices are ridiculous. So I do know that they're coming back out with this or re-releasing it, or they're going to stock up at some point. So don't pay those crazy prices for this. Just wait for it to come back out, then get you a bottle. But coming in at number 4, Bleecker Street. Coming in at number 3, one of the few fragrances in my collection I got to purchase another bottle of, and that's FRAPINL's Luminis. Great fragrance for the summer. And basically what you get here, you get citrus, you get a boozy note. It's kind of like a tonic, or like gin and lemon is pretty much what you get from this one, man. The performance ain't the best, but I just love the way it smells. And as you can see, my juice is pretty much almost gone. So I will be purchasing another bottle of this. But this is a great summertime fragrance. If you haven't smelled this one, definitely get you a decant of this Luminis. But that's FRAPINL Luminis coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 2, XERJOFF Neo. Most of us have heard about this one. Great citrus fragrance. This is probably one of the best citrus fragrances that I've ever smelled. This is just true to form, true to life, citrus. It doesn't get too much more authentic than this, man. Just Green Valley, like citrus, man. It's not really soft around the edges. And I know some people don't care for it because it is kind of harsh, because there's really nothing that I smell that softens it up. But this is a great citrus, one of the best that I've smelled, one of my favorite of all time. Coming in at number 2, XERJOFF Neo. Now coming in at number 1, this is probably one of the best citrus fragrances that I've smelled in my journey of collecting fragrances, smelling colognes and everything like that. Tom Ford's Rive de Ombre. Unlike Neo, this is also an authentic citrus, but it's like a tangerine. It's a sweet, juicy citrus, and it has the amber in the background to kind of soften it up and give it a nice roundness. Not too rough around the edges, not too zesty. It just perfectly blended. I get good performance out of this fragrance. I get compliments out of this one. To me, this is unique. Like a lot of citrus fragrances don't smell like this, in my opinion. People don't notice me when I wear this Rive de Ombre, and I really like it. Number 1 fragrance that I'll be wearing summer of 2017. If you haven't got your nose on it, try to find a sample somewhere and let me know what you think. But depending on what the ladies say, determines what I spray. Peace.